in my head and it won't go. I got games in my head and it won't go. Spirits in my head and it won't. अब तेरे बिना यहाँ मेरी सांसें जैसे बिना निंदिया की रातें तो.
In this video, I'm going to review my college MIT WPU. I'm Vinay, studying in third year CSE Cybersecurity. I will be reviewing MIT WPU, that's located in Pune, Maharashtra, based on my experience, and I will be also adding opinions of some other students. That will help you to get some insights if you have already taken admission and if you're looking to take admission in MIT WPU. So, starting with the video, this is the overview of the video. This video is divided into 6 parts, or the points that you may consider before taking admission in MIT WPU. So, starting with the first part, campus and facilities. As you have heard from your friends or not, I don't know, but MIT WPU has one of the best campus in India. It has best infrastructure, as you can see in the visuals. Talking about library, we have access on all working days. It's really good. And mainly talking about the labs and classroom, they are also good comparatively to the other college. They are really good, as you can see in the visuals. Talking about the sports facilities are also good, but at the moment some sports facilities are not available due to construction. After 6 months it will be available. Talking about the canteen, in MIT there is a big canteen, and on every building, on every floor there is a small canteen. So if you have a small break during your class of 15 minutes, you can go on your floor canteen. That's really good. That don't waste your time, so you require to go to the big canteen. So it saves a lot of time, and within the 15 minutes you can go to the canteen. So cafeteria is also a good thing in MIT. So overall, concluding infrastructure and campus and facilities, so it's really a plus point as compared to other college. Next part that you require to consider is courses and academics. Earlier in MIT, we used to have a semester pattern, but last year that was removed, and now we have a semester pattern that every other college have. So in 4 years of engineering, you will be having 8 semesters. Now talking about faculties, as faculty is really good. So my personal opinion is that it might be subjective, but my opinion is that 70 to 80% of the faculties are really good. They support in academics and extracurricular activities also. They encourage in your particular domain and encourage to participate in different events that are going on, the hackathons that are going on in the college. So faculties are really good to go. So now the different courses that are offered by MIT WPU. For that I will go to MIT WPU official website. So here we can see here are different courses, UG and PG. You can see different courses. Here all the courses are mentioned on the side as you are interested in the particular domain. But now I'll be talking only about engineering domain. So particularly talking about engineering, we have different engineerings, but mainly we have CSE, EC, mechanical, civil, chemical, petroleum, material science and all. So firstly I will be talking about mechanical, civil, bioengineering, material science, chemical, petroleum engineering. So is it really worth to take admission in this department, as their fees vary from 2.5 to 3.1 lakh. So what we are investing, so 3.1 lakh. So are the student getting placed or not? So speaking frankly, that the placement is 100% or 80%, that as mentioned, or the placement assistant is 100%, as college says. And in reality also, college provide all the opportunities that are required in the particular domain to get placed. But the efforts for placement that we require to do, other than academics, we require to do excel in that particular domain. We require to get the industrial knowledge or the placements preparation. We require to do it on our own. So as for example, this year petroleum engineering have quite good placements. The highest placement of many students have that good placement. Around 10 students have 22 to 23 lakh placement from Kairon. So if you put particularly good effort in that particular domain, and if you are interested, these are really good to go other than any other private college. Now particularly talking about computer science and EC. So in computer science, the fees is 3.5 lakh. Last year it was 3.1 lakh. So this year it's 40,000 hike. So here are some scholarship criteria. You can see. You can explore it out later. I will be discussing about the placement and the general overview about CSE. So in CSE, you get different opportunities. In college, different events or hackathons are going on. There are different clubs that we will discuss later. But for placement, you require to put in your particular effort in CSE also. Many students are interested only for CSE. They are seeing the video particularly for CSE or EC. So frankly speaking, MIT WPU now total seats in CSE are 800 by adding CSBS, CS Cybersecurity and CSAIDs. So to get placed, it's to get a good placement, that is quite difficult. To get placed, if you study for that particular, you study the course structure particularly in good way, you will get placed, but it will not be good as compared that you have spent on studying, that you are spending 3.5 lakh. So for 4 years that will be 14 lakhs plus your accommodation and all that, that will cost around 20 lakhs. So if you are getting a 6 lakh package, that won't be good for you. After investing so much money, you will require 3 years to earn that money back. That won't be good. So you require to put your hard efforts for placement, that you get a good placement. If you study good, you can get a 10 to 12 lakh placement easily. And if you are taking admission this year, certainly within 4 years that will increase. Here the average placement mentioned here is I think 7 lakh. I think that's mentioned on the other page. But it's 7 lakh for CSE and EC also same thing happens. Particularly talking about EC. So for EC also, the fees is 3.1 lakh. if you're getting EC in MIT WPU, it's also good. There are quite differences course structure from CSE, but for placement you can study accordingly, and all the opportunity you will get as the CSE student gets. So there is not many differences in EC and CSE, but at last I will say you require to put in efforts. You require to put in efforts to get placed. Next, discussing the student life in MIT. In MIT WPU, there is cool culture. There is no senior junior thing or ragging anything just like that. Talking about the overview of residential life, here are you free to have anything. There is not anything restricted that you require to take hostel only or like that. There are many events talking particularly about residential life and housing. Here you can get on campus. There is a small hostel, I think that's for girls on campus, and off campus there is also 1-2 kilometer around. There is a boys hostel. So you can also take that as per your requirement. And there's one another hostel of MIT WPU of its own, 14 kilometers away from the college. The bus is provided free of cost to the student, but I won't recommend that, as around 1 hour that take for traveling from bus also. So that will consume a lot of time of yours. If that much effort you put on your studies or any other skill development, that will be really helpful with you. So these are the college option, but other than that, mostly the student prefer flats. For 2 to 3 people or 4 people combined take a flat and they stay together. There are PG option. If you have taken admission or thinking to take admission, I've confirmed, you can fill a Google form. That is the link is in the description. So if you fill that Google form, you will get update regarding the PGs and the flats available on that number particularly. Next, talking about the events and clubs in the college. So firstly, discussing about the popular clubs on the campus. Innovation Hub, it contains different events. So anyone interested in events, and it's also present in tech domain, so they can take part in Innovation Hub. There is MTT Robocon, MIT technical team that takes part in the competition called Robocon. That's quite good and quite good for mechanical, EC, CSE, all the students. Backup, they are making a Hyperloop. That's also a very nice club for all the student of all the domains. Procortes, it's also one of famous and nice club. And the other one that you know from the logo and the name, GDSC, Google Developers and Student Club. So it's really good. This clubs provide you various opportunity, exposure, and team building, and you can do projects in team with this all clubs. There are many other clubs that I haven't mentioned, but when you will get into college, you will get to know about that clubs also. As TEDx I haven't mentioned, it's a very good club, and many other clubs that I haven't mentioned, but you will get to know when you take admission in the college. Talking about the management of the college. Sorry, I forgot to talk about the events of the college. Discussing events here on the college website, all the events are also there. But talking in general about the events, I will be talking about MIT Aron. That's MIT's cultural fest. So it's the biggest cultural fest of MIT. It's very nice, as you can see in the visuals.
Yeah, this is how it starts. Your body in my arms, running right through my veins, all the way up to my heart. तुम मानो मेरी जान, मैं तुझे जाने ना दूंगा. मैं तुझको अपनी आंखों में बसा के रखूंगा. तुम मानो मेरी जान. I'm like a satellite, I'm like a starlight. No one but you and I, from now till the other light.
Next, talking about the tech fest or the technical fest, official technical fest of the college. It's Techsifer, where you get various opportunities to meet tech enthusiasts. The next one is for chemical and petroleum engineering, that's Entropy, and for civil engineering, it's Nirmati. It's also great. Adding all the visuals for all the events.
For you in my view, she's in my head. Got no control around her. So much you see her every day. Got no control around her.
Next, I'm talking about management of the college. Management of the college didn't really affect the placement cell is really good, but the general admission and all the management, it's subjective. As if you experience some good things, it will be good. Sometimes it may be also bad, but mostly most of the students' feedback about management is really good. They help and support you on support in all the things that required. So it's not quite problematic or anything like that. So it's good to go. As earlier, I have discussed about placement. Here you can see particularly 44.14 LPA was the highest placement. 3 students was placed in Amazon. 1500 plus recruiters are there. These are some top recruiters I have mentioned. So you can go through it. But lastly, I would like to say that you require to prepare for placement by yourself other than academics. By only doing the particular academics thing or that is included in course, you won't get placed, or you'll get placed, but that won't be good as compared to the fees of the college. So I will say you require to put in the particular efforts for getting a good placement. So concluding with the pros and cons of the college, that we see campus and facilities is good to go. Academics is also good to go. Student life is also good. The location is also good of the college. Clubs are really nice in the college. Management is also good. Placement is also good. This all are the pros. But what is the cons particularly that I have discussed in the video earlier also? That is the fee structure of the college is comparatively higher than any other college. So that the thing that we see, the comparative placement are good, but you require to put in your efforts to get a good placement. That is the only thing. Here I am adding some students review on the particular each particular thing. That will clarify more things. That's all for this video. Thank you.